Virginia, Ralph Northam. Ralph Northam loves masks. Ralph Northam has been wearing masks long before they were fashionable. 30 years ago, when almost nobody thought to wear a face covering, Ralph Northam was concerned enough about public health that he put on a hood. That's how concerned he was. Of course, he's a doctor, a man of science. A mere mask isn't enough. He wore a hood with little eyes cut out of it. As governor, Northam made it a crime in the Commonwealth of Virginia not to wear a mask. In May, Northam demanded that everyone wear a face covering in public.
And wear a face covering in public. We know that when most people wear masks, that goes a long way toward reducing the spread of the disease. As I have said before, wearing a mask could literally save someone else's life.
Mm-hmm. Caught wearing a Klan hood. You got to say he leaned into it, though. Now everyone has to. Amazingly, or maybe it's not so amazing, a day after saying that, Northam appeared in public in Virginia Beach, Virginia with, guess what? No mask. Guess what the media said? Virtually nothing. No one said Ralph Northam had it coming when, in the end, he got the coronavirus. Apparently, he wasn't a good enough person to avoid the disease. That's really the message. So he's sick now, just like Donald Trump. That's how it works, right? This is a medieval standard that we're suddenly applying. This isn't science. This is medieval superstition. It was very common 600 years ago. In the Middle Ages, ordinary criminals underwent what was called a trial by ordeal. They didn't sit before a jury. No, the accused were forced to plunge their hands into boiling water or walk barefoot across glowing metal, hot plowshares, or they had molten lead poured on their chests. Why? To find out whether they did it or not. If they died after being tortured, they were guilty. If they survived the torture, they were innocent. For hundreds of years, this was the standard in Europe. Health equaled virtue. Illness equaled sin. All of a sudden, we're returning to that standard. He's sick, therefore he's bad. Where's this going? How long before we start lecturing cancer patients for their tumors? How long before we start blaming people with Alzheimer's for their dementia? That could be coming sooner than we think. At MSNBC, one anchor was enraged when someone suggested the left hasn't been consistent on masks. He wrote this, quote, "The most humane and reasonable way to deal with all these people, if we survive this, is some kind of truth and reconciliation commission." Huh? Sounds like a joke, but it wasn't. Thousands of people liked that post. A truth and reconciliation commission, if we survive COVID, for the deniers. They'll get what they deserve. It's an inquisition. That's what they're calling for. As with any inquisition, the goal isn't truth or justice, needless to say, it's power. Put on your mask in between bites as you sit alone at the dinner table and there won't be any problems. Otherwise, there will be.